Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 29, and it is a favorite lesson for several reasons. So please subscribe. Today's lesson is God is in everything I see, and I just love this idea. But there's even more to it why it's a favorite, because it's one of those lessons that ties so many previous lessons up into the most wonderful bundle for us of understanding. So the idea for today explains why you can see all purpose in everything, just as we had with the table yesterday. It explains why nothing is separate by itself or in itself, and it explains why nothing you see means anything. So think back to lesson 1, nothing I see means anything, or lesson 25, I do not know what anything is for. In fact, this lesson, today's lesson, it explains every idea we have used thus far and all subsequent ones as well. Today's idea is the whole basis for vision. Now, you might remember that yesterday when the lesson told us about we could gain vision from just seeing the real purpose in that table if we would withdraw all of our own ideas from it. Today, we continue that if I understand why God is in everything I see, then I have understood why, 1, vision is possible, and 2, why it is the only thing that indeed is possible. Now, it says you will probably find this idea very difficult to grasp at this point. You may find it silly, irreverent, senseless, funny, and even objectionable. And I would add blasphemous, because some people would certainly see this idea as blasphemous. Those who have been involved in certain organized religions would definitely think that this idea that God is in a coat hanger or a table or a door is blasphemous. But this is not a religion, and we must remember that. A Course in Miracles is not a religion. It is a spiritual path. It is a journey, a spiritual journey that we are on, and it is not meant ever to be used as a religion. Certainly God is not in a table, for example, as you see it from our table yesterday. Yet we emphasized yesterday that the table shares the purpose of the universe, and the purpose of the universe, the purpose of the world, is for the healing of God's son, God's child. And what shares the purpose of the universe shares the purpose of the Creator. So the healing of God's son, we use that table because that's what everything is for, and that is the purpose that our source has assigned to everything. Use everything that we see, we use it for the purpose of healing and unification. Try then today to begin to learn how to look on all things with love, appreciation, and open-mindedness. It's a great quote. It's in some of those little cards that you can get from A Course in Miracles sayings. It's a great idea. Try today. And that's another thing about the Course. It isn't my way or the highway. It's try. And then try just for today. Just for today, try to do this. You do not see them now. We do not see anything as it truly is now. But would you know what is in them? Nothing is as it appears to you. The holy purpose stands beyond your little range, because we're only seeing things up close. We are very narrow-minded in our vision right now. We are dealing with a limited mind, so we're dealing with limited sight. When vision has shown you the holiness that lights up the world, you will understand today's idea perfectly. Again, it is that light that joins everything together. There is no separation. The light flows, the light extends, the light encompasses everything. And you will not understand how you could ever have found it difficult. So our practicing 6, 2-minute sessions. Again, should follow our familiar pattern, begin with repeating the idea, apply it randomly to chosen subjects about you, naming each one specifically. Try to avoid the tendency towards self-directed selection. Let it just be random indeed. This may be particularly tempting in connection with today's idea because of its wholly alien nature. Remember that any order you impose is equally alien to reality. So your list of subjects could, therefore, to be free of self-selection as possible. For example, God is in that coat hanger. God is in that magazine. God is in that finger. God is in this lamp. This lamp. God is in that body. And again, I love when it just slips those things in. God is in that body. So when I look at my brother and I see the light in him, then I can say, yes, God is in that body. And if I look at myself in the mirror, I can equally say to me, myself, my big S self, my true self, my real identity, God is in that body. God is in that door waiting for us to come home, and God is in that waste basket, which, again, that could sound silly, and it could certainly sound ridiculous and blasphemous, that God is in the trash. So, in addition to the assigned practice periods, repeat the idea for today at least once an hour, looking slowly about you as you say the words unhurriedly to yourself at least once or twice. You should experience a sense of restfulness. And so that's so easy to do today, just to look around, and as anything comes to our attention, and especially if it's something that seems to be disturbing, shift that disturbance by saying, God is in everything I see. So that means God is in that. That's it for today, and I hope this helped. I love this lesson. I hope you do as well. It's a great one. So please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please smile, and share. Did I say share? And smile at this idea that God is in everything I see. And smile, breathe in, release all of my preconceived notions about where God is, and pray that my mind really begins to open. Your mind really begins to open today. Namaste.